Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Nelson Fonseca, CEO of Nasdaq-listed Cyxtera, a provider of data center co-location and interconnection services, to discuss M&A in data center space, and we'll also take a look at recent earnings. Nelson, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill. It's great to be here.
Let's start with the company specifically. Give us an overview of Cyxtera and recent earnings performance.
Yeah, so Cyxtera is a leading global data center platform. We have over 61 data centers in 28 markets, and we have facilities in the top 10 global markets for co-location. We differentiate on two levels. Our ecosystem of over 2,300 customers and 40,000 cross-connects, that all represents business relationships that take place within our data center. And we have some real software innovation that makes our data center easy to consume for customers. We've had great momentum in the business. We had a great 2020, built on that in 2021. We announced our first third quarter as a public company, and we were able to raise guidance on both the top line and the bottom line. So real momentum in the business at this point.
Yeah, that really is great performance. So tell us about plans for future growth in the longer term strategy.
Yeah, there's really two pillars for our growth, Jill. The first is what we call our organic plan. One of the unique aspects of our platform is we have available capacity for our customers. And so we have inventory in all the right markets. So as our customers need more data center infrastructure, we can accommodate them in our data centers. We drive up occupancy in those data centers, and that drives up revenue and profitability. The second part of our growth is, now that we're a public company, we can be a little more active in what we call our inorganic strategy, going into new markets, either by building data centers and then buying land and building those data centers, or being more acquisitive in either buying individual data center assets or maybe smaller platforms that have locations where we want to expand in support of our customers.
And perfect segue into this question. There's a lot of M&A happening in the data center space. Give us a high-level overview of the activity you're seeing.
Well, look, it's been a very busy last couple of weeks, but frankly, M&A has been going on in this sector for quite some time. You have a lot of new capital coming in, infrastructure fund capital, because they see real opportunity in the tailwinds of the data center industry. You see other parts of the broader digital infrastructure ecosystem, like tower companies that are buying data center companies. So we think there's going to continue to be more new capital coming into this space for the simple reason that the tailwinds in this industry are very, very strong. Every enterprise, every service provider needs data center infrastructure, and I think the pandemic has reinforced that you need that infrastructure to grow your business.
And why is it a focus for investors in the competitive dynamics with a cloud provider?
Well, look, I think it's important to investors because of those tailwinds. Those tailwinds are being reinforced. And then this industry is very sticky. It's a very strong recurring revenue industry. And frankly, even cloud providers need data centers, right? So no matter what service provider you are, if you're a software as a service company, any sort of service provider in the digital economy needs data center infrastructure. We like to say the data center is the foundation of the digital economy, because all of those companies need our infrastructure to be able to grow.
And finally, Nelson, why do you think the move further into metaverse is going to fundamentally be driven by interconnectivity with data center versus clouds, or somewhat of a combination of the two?
Yeah, I think it's really a combination of the two. Whatever the leading technology is, whether you go to AI or the metaverse, it's all going to require data center infrastructure. It needs access to power. It needs access to secure locations. It needs access to strong interconnection, so you can get that information to and from the user very, very quickly. And that's what the data center industry is all about. That's what we do here at Cyxtera. So all of those advancements in technology are going to play well in the data center sector.
All right, Nelson, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you, Jill.